I co-sign right here. Next up, man. Tell them Philip Pope said that. What's up, baby?
You're watching the HustleTown Network with Jessica Jeanz on 97.9 The Box.
It's your homegrown Jessica Jeanz, and we're here in the 97.9 The Box studio, HustleTown Network in the building. And today we are featuring Karissa Nicole. Thank you for being here.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here.
All right, Karissa, so you do music, you sing.
Yes, ma'am.
And so how long have you been doing music?
Seriously doing music, I've been doing it since I was 16. So it's been about almost 2 years.
Okay.
But music has always been in my life since I was in diapers.
So you said professionally, and you said, so tell me about how you were doing music before.
Well, before, when it was, before I was 16, it was more of like at family gatherings in front of, Christmas birthday parties, all for the family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it came up to my 16, all my friends and family were like, Karissa, like, you can actually sing. Like, you should try and sing and do it. And I was like, no, I have stage fright. Can't do that. So it just, they encouraged me to do it. And I was just like, okay, I'll do it, And I finally, because this is something I love to do. And I was like, if it's something I love to do, I'm going to just do it and see how the outcome is.
So where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
More north side.
What school do you go to?
I go to Winchie High School.
Okay.
In Spring IC.
All right. So you've been doing music professionally for a while now. And so you've been recording, and do you do your own writing? How is that?
Yes, I've been recording, and I do my writing usually with my two brothers. We usually write together. They help me pick out words and stuff like that.
Oh, that's great. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I was able to hear a few tracks that you guys sent me, and I'm really feeling the Insane song.
Got them bottles popping, taking 3 shots in a row. The party's steady bumping, you ain't think it's about to blow. We on now, and I'm on now. You can't stop us, you won't stop us. Cause we on now, and I'm on now. Too much for your mind to process, it'll make you go insane.
I love that, and the production on it's great. So tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind that song, and where that inspiration came from.
Well, we heard the beat and we were like, oh my god, like, you just instantly hear it. The beat is just, it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
So mainly, like, we just thought about how it made us feel and what we thought of when we were hearing that beat. And I was just like, man, like, I feel the same. Like, it's just the same beat. So, I just came up with the melody and just insane. We just did that. And so that's how we just let the words fall into place. And, us three came up with it together.
All right. So are you working currently on an EP? Is it singles at the moment?
Currently, I'm doing singles. Hope to do an EP in the future or maybe even an album. But currently, I'm doing singles.
Okay. So you've worked with some producers. You're the producers you're going to be working with also, right? Mm-hmm. You're working with Jeanz.
I've worked with Jeanz on the Tonight.
Okay, so tell me about that song. Tell me about Tonight, and tell me the inspiration behind that song.
Well, that was like my first single, so that was when I was barely starting off, and I was looking to see who was working in the city and stuff like that, and I just came across Jeanz, and I really liked his work and what he was doing, and so we went ahead and met up with Jeanz, and he played this beat for me, and I just knew it was the one, and I was like, this is a good beat, so I instantly fell in love with it, and I came up with the melody for that, and that's how we wrote Tonight. Just let the words fall into place with that one, and after that I was like, we gotta shoot a video for this. So we shot a video, and I was like, wait, like, we need somebody featured on this. Like, this song is just too good.
Yeah, so tell me about the feature.
Well, I ran into Dice, and it was just like, I liked his music and what he was doing, and he was, in the new wave, and I was like, man, like, this is a good opportunity. So we just hit up Dice, and we're like, hey, like, would you get on this track? And he liked it, he loved it. So he was like, yeah, like, it's dope, I definitely want to feature on it. And me being the first female artist he's worked with, he was all for it. So he instantly got on it, and then as soon as whenever we were ready for the video, he was ready to do it too. So he was really on board with everything.
That's great, because you know there's often times where you have a feature but they're not available for the video, or they're not available to do a showcase with you. But to have a relationship like that and to have Soho come in and shoot that video with you, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so when I first saw you, I actually saw you at a competition, one that Kiati, 97.9 The Box, I'd seen that he had a competition where he has artists come out and compete for money and compete for bragging rights and everything. So you were a part of that. Tell me what that was like and how you got involved with that competition.
Well, really, I've been wanting to, meet Kiati for the longest. So I was like, okay, Kiati's doing a show, let's do this show. And I just thought I really wanted to do it for the experience. I wasn't in for the money or whatever that was going on. I just wanted to get exposure, meet other artists, network, and just see, what other artists have to offer in the city. And so that's how we just did that show, and it was really a good experience. I practiced really hard for that, doing my dances and stuff like that. And
you definitely got our attention. So we were talking about like, oh wow, and I was like, oh, she's Latina. So if you could talk to people that are watching right now, or if you could give advice to anybody, how important are competitions like that?
I think they're very important because it's not just something that it's benefiting you. It's like you're getting network and you're getting to meet other people, and you get to build relationships with these people that are in these competitions too. And it's not just it's not just for whatever you want to do. It's like you get to meet people, and it'll help you down the line actually.
Yeah, because you're building relationships like you said, and you never know what those interactions or relationships could bring down the line. So yeah, that's great. So also tell me about the new song that you're working on, Black Roses.
It's mainly about a girl. I like to do role plays a lot, even if it's not in my situation, but it's mainly about a girl who is portraying to be cheated on, but really she's like the side chick. And so she gets this devious, she's not having it, so she gets upset, and she's just ends up killing the guy and the girl.
But I like that. I like the fact that it's not a cliche type of song. This is something that I don't think I've ever heard a song about that before. But to have that creativity, that imagination to put into your work is something I think that's unique, because a lot of people sit there and sing about the same things. How many times can you talk or sing about heartache or sing about love? How do you twist it up? How do you change it up? And so I think you did a really good job with that song.
Thank you.
Now, is there a video out for that yet?
No, but we want to work on the video. We want to do that soon, and I want to make it really, really special, since the song has a totally different sound to it, and it's something I've never done. So
yeah. So how would you describe your sound?
Honestly, I have so many sounds in my opinion. I can't stick to one, but mostly it would be hip hop and R&B, and just more with that genre.
Okay, I felt a little poppiness in there. Also mainstream pop music, and something I could definitely hear on the radio. So what's in the future for Karissa Nicole?
I think there's so much going on, and I hope to just get to where I want to be, and just I feel like it's so much.
But tell me about the influence that your family has had on your music and how much they've helped you.
Oh man, I think they have had the biggest influence, because I'm still meeting family here and there, and it's
oh, I know, we have Latinos have so many family members.
And so it's when I meet tias or tios or cousins, and they're like, yeah, my son's a DJ, or my son raps, or my son produces, and I'm just it's crazy because I sing, it's I'm still meeting family, and it's just it's music everywhere. I have family that have been in mariachi bands, and my parents, my mom loves to sing, my dad, he's always been into groups and bands too, so I think it's grown, it's in my blood to be into music.
Okay, so you mentioned earlier that your brothers help you write. Do they also do music? Did they ever dabble, and why did they choose to have Karissa be the front woman?
Yeah, they got into music for a little bit, but I guess it was because I would sing, and I think they just really thought okay, it's cute when you're little, but then as I got older, it was whoa, Karissa can really sing. I think it was just they like to do it, but I think they more did it for a hobby instead of as a life career.
Okay. Yes. So anybody watching who needs information, they want to find you, where can they find you?
You can follow me on my Instagram at KNicoleOfficial. That's K-A-Y Nicole Official. And then on my Twitter, you can find me at Trap House K, Trap House and K-A-Y. I want wanted to be different with that one.
Okay.
And then on Facebook, it's just Karisa Nicole.
All right, definitely. Okay, so definitely an artist to look out for, Miss Karisa Nicole, young and upcoming artist. She hasn't even hit her peak yet. So from Houston, representing Latina in the house. Keep up the good work, Karisa, and thank you for being here.
You're watching an exclusive HustleTown Network interview with Jessica Jeanz on 97.9 The Box.
Yeah.
What you tryna do tonight? Drop your location, I'ma come to school tonight. Drop the sunroof, make sure the mood is right. Roll the wood, drop a deuce on the ice. Hey, yeah, I saw what it do, what smell, baby. On the moon, by the smoke another L, baby. You know them hoes, I just wanna see us fail, baby. Oh, yeah.
Old school and new school Latino hip hop.
You know I really got it. You know I really got it. You know better. You know better.
The HustleTown Network.
Hey yo, what's poppin'? This your boy GT Girls.
I just wanna get money right now. I just wanna get money right now. If you never had money, tell them go get your money, man. I just want money right now.
That boy T screwed up there, say
Jepa, homeboy. Zone 28 grams.
Laying the foundation for the underground nation.
Rip to that Lone Star. Rip to that Lone Star. Rip to that Lone Star.
Follow the HustleTown Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.